What's good, y'all? Now, I know you're not supposed to put a dog face next to a woman and try to insinuate that a woman looks like a dog, but we're not talking about a woman. We talk about Aubry. So to anybody that gets offended or get mad or be like, oh no, you shouldn't do that, bitch, fuck you. This is how I feel. This is my channel and this is just the way I see it. This episode of the Encore, Do You Want Mo? Definitely reinforce why I just don't the fuck like Aubry, why I never the fucked like Aubry, why I always gave Aubry fuck ass the business every time I was to see her. Like she's just one of those type of people that even if I never agreed with Keeley on one thing, I do agree with her on this. That bitch is a succubus. She look like one, she's shaped like one, and you know she's a nasty, dirty bitch. Like, I just don't deal with her. I don't care. So anyway, the episode continues where I left off at, and that was with the group still arguing. So the twins was feeling really unappreciated. She's sick and tired of these people taking their talents for granted, baby. And they don't know how much more they can take from them. Okay? Fallon says that they're more talented than they are. And yeah, they feel like, I'm sorry, I lost my spot there because whatever. They feel like they're more talented than they are. Fallon, it's okay for you to feel that way in private, but it's never okay for you to say some shit like that. It's just not. Like, at the end of the day, Aubry, no matter how you feel about it, these women are vets. And again, it was women like 702 and Total and the other female artists that came before you that paved the way for you to get your ass up here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we all know that you're talented. And we definitely respect your craft and we respect your artistry. But you don't have to be a nasty, catty bitch about it either. You really don't. Like, it's just like... And while I understand you're honest to like, it's one thing to be blunt, but it's a whole nother thing to just be a nasty asshole. And sometimes the way y'all come off is just it's like your intentions are in the right good place, but it just get overshadowed by the cattiness and the pettiness of it all. And you know, just the immaturity level of the both of yous. And y'all constantly talking about y'all young, bitch. Y'all not that much younger than none of those women up in here. Let's be clear. Y'all were born in 88, so was I. I'm 33. So are y'all. Them women up in there, listen, Pam ain't nothing but 10 years older than y'all because she's the same age as my brother. So it's like, get out of here with all that shit. Like, anyway, Aubry talking to Elijah. Aubry, I don't know what you said to that man, but you white women that shit to make it seem as if the twins was somehow throwing Elijah up under the bus. Now, while the twins don't respect a lot of y'all around there, they definitely respect the people that they know. And they definitely respect Elijah and they respect what Elijah brings. I don't, as much as the twins make my nuts itch, I just don't see them sitting down there running down on Elijah to you. I just didn't see that. And you found the way to finagle that situation and to make it seem as if they were somehow talking negatively about him. Now, I don't know. Maybe they did. Because I know how catty and childish that they could be. Maybe they did. But it's just, you know... Anyway. So Keeley talks about Aubry and then Aubry overhears it. And then Aubry basically cusses her ass out and said, bitch, keep my goddamn name about your mouth. This the last time I'm going to tell you. Because the next time I got to tell you, you going to know something if I got to come around there. You know, Aubry, while I understood your frustrations, because I hate when somebody talk about me behind my back, at the end of the day, you are the queen. And you're always supposed to maintain your composure. And if you felt the way about anything that she said, the same way you called her out the first time, and it didn't have to be all that, you could have done it this time. I mean, you really could have. Especially since you're appointed something like the queen. Like, they look to you to solve shit or at least get a better give a better perspective on things so discord like that don't have to happen. Bitch, if you going to fuck off, going in, let half, like, what do you think they gonna do? Like, there's no order there. I don't. And another thing that I don't like how, because you didn't get your way, now you're being like a child about it, and you throwing these tantrums, and it's like, well, if y'all don't want to listen to me, then fine, I'm just not gonna say anything. Like, that's not what a leader does. That's not what a leader is. Them women had no problems listening to you, but you wasn't giving them anything. You didn't. You wasn't giving them anything. Yes, I went up for you when it came to your vision and your vision board and things like that, because you found the way to bring everybody together. But then once you did that, it's like you no longer had any more interest in it. So now my thing is, what was this really all about? Was this something that you really wanted to do, or was this just a way for you to try to one up Keeley? And that's another shit that's getting on my nerves. This back and forth between you and Keeley is really starting to piss me the fuck off, because I feel like I'm in Sweet Valley High, and I didn't go to Sweet Valley High. You understand me? I just, it's high school all over again. Keep that fuck shit away from me. So, the group name, may as well tell you, they came up with the name Blueprint. It's different. It'll have to grow on me the more I think about it and the more I say it, but I do feel like it can work. Yeah, I do feel like it can work. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So Fallon and Felicia talks to Lamisha. All of them apologize to each other. Lamisha's like, I still don't trust the twins like that, but I can learn to trust them and we can move on. At the end of the day, Misha, that's what it's all about. Misha, let's be clear. Yeah, the way they did it was very nasty, but they won't lie. Your vocals are horrible. Your vocal cords are mangy and unkept and unused. All right? That's just the god-awful truth of it. And if you cultivate it, continue to work, and really put the time in, and stop with all of these fake-ass Monique's pass-outs and shit like that, I think you will be good, and your vocal cords will be trained enough to keep up enough with the rest of the ladies. Again, none of them are asking you to come up there and be Whitney Houston, because you're not Whitney Houston. All right? You're not Whitney Houston. You're not Robin. You not none of them, girl. Girl, you ain't even Dionne War, honey. You ain't none of them, girl. And they don't want you to be. They're trying to meet you where you at, sis. Moving on. So Pamela goes to the studio. She's a bad Pamela Jamma. Goes down to the studio to work on her song Only God Knows, which I really love. Misha, you singing your part. You know what, Misha? Honestly, you need to be the ushering people in, because that's more like that's more of a praise and worship song. So I think while they're doing that, you might want to grab you a couple of programs and some fans and go on ahead and usher the people in, and let while they're ushering in the Holy Ghost, you usher the people down to their seat. And then once it gets time for the choir to come, because I'm a mega church girl, I got 150 voice choir. You know what I'm saying? Then you can blend in with the rest of the altos, because you ain't nobody soprano. Girl, quiet as it's kept. I don't even think you an alto. I'm just being generous and giving you an alto, because if it was me, I'd put your ass in the baritone section right along with Irish. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Girl, work on your shit. Aubry, your negativity is what's going to bring everybody down. And that's the main thing that I just don't the fuck like about you either. It goes back to what I said before. Because they didn't listen to you, now you're no longer interested in being queen. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. And if you knew that was the type of attitude that you possess, you should have just been like, y'all, I really appreciate it. Thank y'all. But the way my attitude is set up, I won't be able to be queen for long. Listen, CC me and pick somebody else that really want to do it. I really wish you would have did that with your sharp-paced face ass. Moving on. I can't stand her. Like, she, Anyway. Aubry missing while all of the ladies are working. Again, another thing that I absolutely hate. Didn't understand why. Really didn't. Nivea is horny as hell. Nivea said, bitch, I'm so sick and tired of seeing vaginas all around. Like, Girl quiet as it's kept. I'm more than sure that's why she really want to wrap her thighs around cosign, because some tells me Elijah is an undercover sugarfoot like me. No shade, Elijah, but that's just what you give off, sis. What time is the gay club opening? Let me know when you and Shaban Boo and all them gonna go, and I'll be ready. Call me. I'll be ready. So Elijah tells the twins about the conversation that he had with Aubry. And, you know, they basically tell him, she a lie and a half. I would have never have done that to you. And I'm sorry. I believe the twins. I do. I believe them. I do. I believe them. Aubry finally sang her part, and she sounds the way she looks. Horrible, mangy, ratty, unkept, dusty, late, delayed, trash, a compost heap, sewer manure, terrible, horrible, a little bit worse than terrible. I mean, anything bad, atrocious, uglacious, you know, anything horrible that you can use, go on ahead and throw in down in the comments. That's how the fuck she sounded. So then they talk about replacing Aubry's part for Shamari's part on the song Skeletons. Listen, Shamari, I understand how you feel, but at the end of the day, that bitch ain't contribute. Therefore, she doesn't have the right to try to dictate what she can or can't do, or who can or can't have what. She wasn't there. She didn't lay down her vocals, and even when she did, they were trash. You came, you showed up, you saw, you conquered. You're the best person to choose. Stand up in all your glory, queen. Stand up in your glory. Fuck her and her damn feelings. Moving on. So Aubry comes up with this cockamamie story about her stomach being hurt, and that's why she wasn't going to join the party that night. And the party that was set up was for them to just have fun, let loose, and get to know one another. And she couldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be upstairs having a stomach ache. Ooh, my stomach hurt, and I got the bubble guts, I got the boo-boo. And you all on goddamn FaceTime with one of your friends talking shit about these damn women that you're supposed to be the queen over. And I don't know why in the hell you chose Irish to be the queen of anything, child. I mean, listen, I ain't even gonna do that to Irish. Irish, I ain't even gonna do that to you, sis. I ain't gonna do that to you. So during the party, they play a game, and during this game, everybody in the house basically said that they're tired of Aubry. Aubry ain't doing nothing. She's not giving no direction. She's not being a team leader. And all of them decides that they are going to just vote her out. Keeley, the main one, being a cheerleader this, and then Irish pointed out, Irish feels like, you know, Keeley is a snake, and the only reason why Keeley is doing this is because, you know, Keeley doesn't want nobody in the house to like Aubry. And while all of that may be true, Irish, at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, are you happy with the way that Aubry is queening the house? That's what you have to ask yourself. Stop trying to be on this gang, get along bullshit. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You always do that. You always do that. You've been doing that since you was 0702. Stop doing that shit. Worry about you and what y'all got going on. Fuck the other bitch and her damn feelings. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. And Keeley, I'm going to be real. Even though she's doing a horrible job, bitch, you will never be queen. Because let's be clear. You allow her to come in and take your job. You appointed yourself creative director, and you did absolutely nothing when you had it. Then the minute that somebody else swooped in and came and got it, then you want to turn around and throw your little temper tantrum, and now you're trying to corral everybody on your side to try to go against her. Bitch, it'll never be you. You didn't do anything to earn it or deserve it. Let's be clear. Y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Tonight's episode was decent. Tonight's episode was real decent. I was here for it. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about it. Let me know what it was giving for y'all. And until tomorrow, I'm holla at y'all later. Bye.
What you're giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.